Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to MiamiComedy.com, and today I'm doing an interview with Will Lopez, Miami's own Will Lopez. Look at this beautiful view on the balcony of his home. Look at this. All right, everybody, welcome once again to MiamiComedy.com. I'm your host, Manny Garavito, and I'm sitting next to Miami's own Will Lopez. What's up, Will?
Hey, bro, what's going on, man? So happy that you're here. It's very cool.
My pleasure. Well, the show is sponsored by the Have-Nots because they are doing
RockCon Miami, yeah.
at Magic City Casino at Stage 305. And you know, anytime you see a show at Stage 305, it's always bound to be a hit. What are some other popular shows that they do? They do Miami's Ultimate Comedian.
Ultimate Comedian show there. They, Carlos Mencia, Joey Coy. It's become like the premier venue for big comedy concerts down here, other than Hard Rock and obviously the Improvs, but it's where they do the big major comedy shows now.
So tell us a little background on what's going to be on RockCon.
I started playing music again about a year, and we started playing some shows around, and we did Miami Open Stage, and Dom was at the show, and Dom and I put our heads together and said, you know what, it's kind of weird that I've been doing comedy for so long, but my heart's really been always in music, and why don't we do something together? And
You've been in a band, right?
Yeah, I was in a band for a long time. Yeah.
What was the name of it?
The band was called Guajiro. We were a Cuban punk band, and we used to tour around like all parts of Latin America and Brazil and Argentina and Mexico and Chile, and we were on an MTV reality show for a while. And then because we're American, Cuban, actually the drummer is American, pure American, Sub Doug, and he actually, it was, both of us came up with the concept and the idea of what we were going to do, and it caught on with a bunch of like the punk circles, so we started doing things like Warped Tour, and we were signed to like an Anglo label. We were signed to Ice Cream Records for a while, and we toured through with like Flocky Molly and Pennywise and Rancid, and it was cool. It was a lot of fun.
Are they going to make a comeback at RockCon?
No, This band's called Stardust One. We actually do a Guajiro song. We cover one of the songs from that band. But this is me, Henry Paris, a good friend of mine that grew up with in New Jersey, and Brad Berman, who musical director for a bunch of Grammy-nominated artist. He had his own project for a while, and he is now he works at the Gibson showroom. He's the manager of the showroom over in Gibson in Winwood.
And who else is going to be? You're mixing. RockCon, for a little more background, is a mixture of stand-up comedy and
basically it's kind of like Saturday Night Live, where you have comedy and sketches, and then there's a band. What we're going to do is going to be 2 or 3, maybe 4 stand-up comics, and then the band's going to close it out. Alex Maurizio is going to host, so it's going to be great. I mean, Esther Koo's going to do a headline feature set.
Wildin' Out, Esther Koo.
Yeah, Wildin' Out. And there's going to be a couple other guys that Dom has planned as well, and then it's going to be the band. We're going to keep it short and sweet and fun, and it's going to be cool.
And shout out to Dominic Perenzin for putting this show together, as well as Will Lopez. I actually think it's very original to do this kind of combination. It's the first of its kind, right?
First time we've done something this ambitious for sure. There are a lot of comedy with music things put together, but actually, it's big venue, big place. So.
Now the date is going to be November 19th, November 18th, Friday night, Magic City Casino, 8 o'clock, Stage 305.
You get tickets at havenots.com. You get tickets by DMing me.
Or MiamiComedy.com/events.
Yeah, and this is important too. I want, like the scene, I want to help out. I want this to become like a communal thing. So any bands out there, any comics out there that want to come to the show, hit me up, because we want to do more of these, and I want to get other comics up. I want to get other bands involved, and I want to get, I want this to become like a communal thing to try to join forces between music and comedy.
What's your email to get in contact?
will@lopez.net.
So to get in contact, comedians, musicians alike, make sure you hit them up. Now,
and my Facebook page, probably the easiest way.
Will Lopez, W-I-L-L.
W-I-L-L Lopez.
Now, Will, I see you have a guitar. I'm assuming that you're going to play a little something for us.
I want to play something. I could play a couple things, a couple short, sweet things. I'll play a cover, and then I'll play one of our songs.
What's the name of the cover?
I'm not going to tell you the name of the cover. I'm just going to play it. And maybe you could help me sing it along. something from a dream. Oh, I never know nothing quite like this. Don't it feel like tonight might never be again? Baby, we would know better than to try to pretend. And you know, go around talking about this and that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Waiting is the hardest part. Every day gets one more yard. You take it on faith, you take it to the heart. The waiting is the hardest part. I've had a chance to chase women around. Oh, all they never got me was down. Oh, then there was those that made me feel good, but never as good as I feel right now. Baby, you're the only one that's ever known how. You make me wanna live like I wanna live now. I said, yeah, 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 yeah. The waiting is the hardest part. Every day gets one more yard. You take it on faith, you take it to the heart. The waiting is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, so just kind of sit out here and write jokes and play music and stare at this view.
It's a great environment. The next song will be?
What am I gonna do? Let me try. I'll do a couple verses of this. This is a song called "I Don't Mind." It'll be like this, but like a lot louder. Like somebody playing behind me and next to me. And I've been waiting for far too long, but I take my time and let it all fall back. Yeah, I've been hoping, but I don't know. And I put in your own advice and time. Yeah, 'cause I don't mind if you're hopeless. No, I don't mind if you're good. No, I don't mind if you're laying to rest. No, I don't mind if you walk away. So take your hourglass around, turn your hourglass around, turn your hourglass around. I'll wait here, 'cause I don't mind if you're hopeless. No, I don't mind if you're good. No, I don't mind if you're laying to rest. No, I don't mind if you walk away.
All right, Will Lopez. So, Will, before, we close this lovely interview, I just want to ask you a few questions in terms of, your background, not only in music, but in stand-up comedy itself. When I first started doing comedy, you were there. You used to do...
2009. I started in May 2009. That's when I started. I was the band got back from tour. We were I was having my third kid, and I just couldn't. It wasn't like we just declared band's breaking up. That's it, done. Basically, what happened was I did a set, and I don't know. It just kind of faded away. Like I stopped returning calls to promoters. Stopped, and it just because I just couldn't do it with the third kid. It's just impossible. I had to afford this beautiful lifestyle, and I couldn't do that with music. But I still wanted to be an artist. I still like performing, and I still like being creative. So I started doing comedy, and that kind of just took over. It's a completely different muscle.
And you've accomplished a couple of things. You've advanced a couple of times
Whatever,
for
man.
Florida's Funniest, Ultimate Comedian.
I was second place, or
World
third
Series.
place. Yeah, World Series of Comedy. I was an official Miami Dolphins comedian in 2012 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I get to host and very rarely sometimes feature and some really big. I mean, I do the improvs and stuff like that. So that's a lot of fun. I get to travel around the country and perform and entertain people. So it's cool. But it's completely different from music.
Well, no, of course, but performing definitely is in your heart, man. And I wish you the best on this upcoming project you have with the Have-Nots. And once again, if you guys want to get tickets for that, it's going to be November 18th, Friday night at Magic City Casino, stage 305. Will Lopez. Go to miamicomedy.com/events to get your tickets. And once again, shout out to Dominic Perenzin at the Have-Nots, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Peace.